Aquarius, hello, how are you doing? Well, if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on me. I truly do appreciate it. If you're returning, thank you. This is not my day job, so please be patient. I create the videos as often as I'm capable of doing whenever I have free time, and upload them as fast as my internet will allow me to go. There is a link for Venmo donations if you want to share a copy with me every now and then in the description box, or if you want to get me some new cards so that you don't have to look at the same ones. Please take into consideration these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're a cross-watcher, feel free to reverse the roles, and also check your star charts. Make sure that there isn't some Aquarius somewhere in your chart. And let's see. Oh yes. There's a possibility that the universe just knew you'd click on this and they were trying to get you the message. Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. So maybe there's some bond that Aquarius is supposed to be nurturing. This is, let me get back to the announcements, which is Mercury retrograde is still in full swing until November 29th, and then you still have the shadow period. It can disrupt communications, delay plans, and prompt deeper introspection. So always check all of your inboxes, even promotions, which is where I had one of them end up. Exes could come out of the woodwork. They love to do that this time of the year. You could meet them in public. They could text you from out of nowhere, just on your end before you reply back. Try some shadow work. Make sure it isn't some sort of closure that you can give yourself. Yeah, there's definitely something, because there it is again. And it keeps coming out like that, sideways. So I'm going to leave it up here. Let's clarify this unity that Aquarius is supposed to be working on Monday. Something is causing you a lot of confusion. You feel like you're being deceived. Someone may not have your best interest at heart. Or maybe your subconscious is self-sabotaging. Or maybe there's been, because this is the High Priestess in reverse, withheld information. So there may be a lot of deception going on here. Is this Aquarius or the other person who's causing this? Is this Aquarius? It's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or a fire sign, or somebody who has fire traits. Somebody who's cocky, recently proclaimed a victory. Maybe it was yours. Maybe it was a work thing and they took credit for something that you did. And now they're getting public acknowledgement for it. Imposter syndrome, deceit, or an extramarital affair. You're feeling like you don't belong and are getting a strong sense of imposter syndrome. So maybe what you need to be doing is looking for people that you do feel like you fit into a new group. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you get sucked into, our brains are used to a certain pattern and we get sucked into the same relationship over and over because that's what we're used to. And our brain says this is safe because our brain knows how to deal with it. However, it isn't safe. And what you should be doing is going for the relationship that feels completely strange to you. So maybe you need to change group of friends. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Nope, that's upright. You have managed to accumulate wealth after working hard. Don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territories. Yeah, trying a new venture. Maybe it's time to check. Maybe it's time to check out new jobs. It says seek new opportunities. So maybe you are supposed to find a new community, a new place of work. Maybe this work has become so toxic that you just need to get out of there. Anything else to clarify this Monday? Show me this person. Show me this person that's going to try and get Aquarius on Monday. An obsessive lover. Somebody who's jealous of you. Somebody who sees you as wealthy. Maybe this is some petty, jealous coworker who is gossiping behind your back. You got some sort of little inheritance and they just they're jealous of it and they want to take you down. It doesn't matter how big the inheritance is, it's just, and maybe you inherited a position that they wanted, even though you earned that position. Maybe there's something that you acquired that they're jealous of. And they are willing to do whatever it takes to take you down. Make your life miserable, or at least difficult. And there's a lot of women in there, so it could be a woman. So far there's equal amounts of fire, earth, and water, so I can't give you a clear sign, so Or maybe it's just, like I said, you need to find a new group of people to hang out with so that until this person calms the down. Until they have something else that they can be jealous over. Tuesday. Trust your path. Listen to your intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journeys within. Clarify this, please. Any more from this deck? Trust the process. Okay, so you've put in a lot of work apparently in trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. You're supposed to embrace the uncertainty, have faith in the journey. Everything is just embrace the journey and trust the process. Anything else for Saturday? What is this process? The Chariot, travel issues, some aggression. Lack of control. This person may be a little bit out of control. They may be a little bit aggressive towards you. They may be saying things behind your back. It may signify that you will soon rein in your impulses, courage, or control. Let this serve as a wake-up call that you need to stop taking everything lying down. So maybe you need to stand up to this person. Set boundaries. New beginnings. Definitely change. Maybe you decide to start looking for new jobs wholeheartedly. Change is incoming. You need to let go of an unhealthy relationship. Something in your life is coming to an end. The Pentacles telling you to chase after education. Maybe you're going to go back to school. Maybe you're going to start learning a new job. Going back to school, taking on a new skill. Whatever it is, you're willing to put in the work and the effort to master it. You understand the dedication. You are dedicated to yourself and taking care of your path and the Tower. Yeah. There's going to be some sort of disaster or catastrophe. This person is just hell-bent on it. But you're aware of it. So, groundbreaking change is happening now or very soon. So what can Aquarius expect on Wednesday? Stay authentic and aligned. Trust your inner wisdom to guide you toward your genuine fulfillment. What is this? Clarify this for me, please. For Aquarius, this Tower. Actually, no. You're feeling frustrated, insecure. There is a group conflict again. Maybe there's some sort of group conflict. You have to do a project together and you find yourself, but it's something you actually work alone, but you have to do group projects every now and then. and they are not collaborating. So the projects are suffering. Somebody's anger, feeling impulsive, feeling reckless. This energy could be yours, and you may not know how to deal with it. You could be juggling too many tasks rather than focusing on something sustainable. No. I realize you can't leave your job until you have a new one. Or maybe you're supposed to adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change on Thursday. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. So you may have to go through a lot of chaos and poop storms, but by Thursday, something will come along, it looks like. You're going to adapt and thrive somehow. How is Aquarius supposed to adapt? Well, actually, that I did flip it, so priorities. You're going to work on priorities. Things you're going to figure out how to prioritize, and you are going to take control of your own time management, your own priorities, and adapt to the change. You're just going to focus on you, yourself, and your job. Gain your own little balance. Make sure your balance is steady. Find your own peace. It's telling you to use your emotions and impulses wisely and with equity. Balance your wants with the desires of others and show that you are the sensitive leader that everyone needs. Be mature with negative energies. Maybe that's what needs to happen, is you need to show everybody how responsible you are. Show everybody that you are balanced, and allow this person to show just how unbalanced they are. There's going to be some disappointment. Luck certainly is not on your side. But now is the time to let go. It's completely outside of your control. So just roll with the punches. Yeah, just show everybody how mature you are. Remain calm. Let everybody see this person blow up, and they're the shitstorm that they are. All right, let's see Friday. Friday for Aquarius. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Huh. Embrace the journey. So maybe you're gonna meet somebody who definitely takes your attention off of this poop storm. Harness the power of networks. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Embrace the mystery. Spirit link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success and embrace growth. Seek new paths and welcome transformations with an open heart. Can you clarify this Friday, please? Clarify this Friday, please. I will take the Three of Cups and the one here. You may be, you may have a good relationship with money and a position to offer assistance to others, or you may be receiving some generosity. So maybe somebody's going to be helping you financially. Somebody in your community. So you got a shitstorm of a week, but Friday looks like it's going to be a good one. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It sucks. You may be celebrated. Or you may be celebrating something important to you. Spend quality time with people most important to you. There may be some obstacles or unexpected delays, but you're going to walk away from what no longer serves you. It needs to be, the past needs to be put where it belongs. And so set yourself on a journey forward. New job or relationship or something small. New hobby. New pattern of thought. Yeah, this is talking about new feelings, so there's a lot of a new relationship in here. So maybe you are able to find a new job quick and get into that new job and get away from that person. And by Friday, you start a new job and you've got new links hooking up, new communities. But you just have to hold on to this job until you've already started looking. And you've been dealing with this person for quite some time, it feels like. And now it's just, yeah. Even if you have to take some crap job just to get away from this person, that might be better than dealing with this person. I don't know how bad that headache is going to be. But let's get a good message for Aquarius, please. Let's get a happy message for Aquarius. I will take the top one. That was almost half the deck. All right, the Bone Collector. My goodness, I didn't know there was that much. All right, when the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find what you have. You'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Alrighty. Well, try not to let this person get in your head too much. I know it's not easy, but I sure do hope best things for you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I hope to see you again. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I appreciate you.